Okay, let me turn my tablet down because I just got off Zoom and it's very loud because I wanted to make sure I could hear my friends. And let me look for y'all in here. Here I go. Okay. Happy Saturday, y'all. I have said that multiple times today. But I am back to show y'all some more that I have gotten from Japan. Um, I also need to look at where I'm going to use what I'm going to use to show y'all this like really nicely. I think I'm going to use this book. Am I going to use this book? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey, Talili. Hey, Jana. It's all right, Jana. Don't even stress, girl. Don't even stress. Don't stress yourself. I talk to you all the time, anyways, Jana. Okay, y'all. What I'm starting with tonight. Let me tell you what I'm starting with tonight. While people are again, I have a class I'm probably going to upload tomorrow to my Patreon that is all based on the stamps I got in Japan. So I took. I'm laughing at Talia saying hi to Jana. Cause that's how I say hi to Janet. um, I took all my stamps from Japan and that I collected and made it printable, y'all, and I'm so proud of this. So, if you want to join us, please do. You can join at any tier that has a class offering. That's any color tier, purple and teal, gold. I have one more that's crown level is called, but I have to open a spot for people. I have to actually audition people for that tier. So, purple and teal or gold if you want to join us for this class and get this printable and make your own little version of a stamp book. Join us. And also, I am in the process of winding this series down, y'all. This is the seventh episode. I'm ready to use all the things. So I'm going to start my journaling right after I get through my stickers, which I think I'm going to do tomorrow. I was just telling Talia in our Zoom, I think that's going to take me a while because I bought so many sticker sheets. I mean, a ton. And it's just going to take, I know that video is going to take me a while, so uh, I'm going to do that tomorrow because it's Sunday. I think I got a little bit more free time. So that's the goal. So I brought this little passport out because I needed somewhere to show y'all my stamps. That's what I'm going to share with y'all tonight is the stamps I purchased. One of them I showed you last night. I'm actually going to stamp with that one first. And it was the one I got from Rainbow Holic. It was a train stamp. So I'll show you what it looks like actually stamped since I shared this one already. And then I'll show you the ones you haven't seen yet. So this was my ink sample book, but I'm getting ready to start another one. That is terrible. I finally got this together and I'm ready to start another one. But I want to put the colors in a more substantial order, like have all the pinks together, the blues, that kind of thing. So that's my goal with the next book. And I bought a book specific to stamping. Look, the arrow didn't come out. Let me do that again. I need to put that this underneath. But that's what this stamp looks like. This is the one I showed you last night's train stamp from Rainbow Holic. I believe you can order that on her site, by the way. So I'm taking all these other stamps out so I can stamp off on this bag. Sorry for that noise, y'all. I know that's a lot of noise in the phone. I'm trying to hurry up. Just want to clean my stamps. Okay, here we go. Now, let me show you the rest. I'll start with these loose ones. Actually, this one was a gift from someone. Who gave me this? I want to say it was Paula. Um, she found these at one of those stores we went to and said she thought of me when she saw it. So I think it was Paula. If it was someone else and you watch this, please just tell me and I apologize. Just tell me in the comments. I will fix that. But it's a bow and a crown. Oftentimes I get people send me things that have a crown on it because y'all already know. I do love crowns. I have several in my house. Some that are just for decor and some that I actually won. So, okay, here's what the crown stamp looks like. Let me see how close it is on screen. Let me get closer so y'all can see. Okay, here we go. That's the crown stamp. I could get a little closer. Okay, as long as I don't move this book around too much. Okay, so that's the crown stamp. Let me stamp off that ink. Okay, and then the other one is a bow. That's cute. This could be used for like a little to-do list or something. It's small enough where you can itemize things with this stamp. And then at I think it was Cute Things from Japan, I got some Eric stamps. So here is what the actual stamp looks like. I like the side too. Yep, I got it from Cute Things from Japan. Has a copyright for Eric on the side. By the way, did y'all know Eric is a girl? I found that out when we went. And I like the little image even on the side of the stamp. I think it's only on that side. Yep. Okay, so let me show y'all what this looks like. They both would be, yeah, bullet points. Yes, definitely bullet points, Talili. Okay, here is the Eric stamp. Ooh, that one came out really nice. Says, how are you? Looks like a stamp, like a postage stamp. Talia, did you know Eric was a girl? Is a girl, not was. And this was 1,320 yen. I really like how this looks on this side. It's like really shiny, and I like that. I just like how the stamp looks. This is a quality stamp. Kind of like this one. This one don't have any images on the side. Okay. And then Eric is a girl. Eric from Eric Small Things. That is a girl. That is a female. She's just named Eric. The lady who owns Cute Things from Japan. She told us. Okay, so this one is also an Eric stamp, and it says my favorite things. Oh, Talia, I might use this for your day coming up this week. But underneath, it's like a little, I don't know, is that a squirrel? Squirrel holding an envelope on top of a diary and a drawing book. I picked this up because I was thinking I could use it in my journaling to say what my favorite things were from the day, maybe. But now I got some other ideas too. So that's what that one looks like on paper. Ooh, these are cute. I'm glad I picked these up because sometimes I just be picking up stuff and not knowing what I'm going to use it for. Which one, Talia? The one with the squirrel? I like this one with the squirrel. Okay, let me keep this open with a clip. All right. Now, I got some, oh gosh, these are small. Maybe I should go to, I'm gonna use this big one next. Okay, y'all are not going to, you're gonna look at this and be like, what is that? So this is a stamp made by, yes, the squirrel stamp. Okay, you like the squirrel stamp. I'm looking for another clip of some sort. Okay, here we go. So we went to the Tobichi store, which sells a lot of Hobonichi stuff, and I got a stamp by someone with the last name Oda. And it is an artist who does comic-like artwork. And so because they do comic-like artwork, if you remember like old comics, I want to say they're old, like the old Batmans and Supermans, where they used to show you that somebody got hit by putting "pow" on the page real big, and it would be in like a starburst looking shape. That's the kind of art you can see from this artist. He actually has, I don't know if it's a he or a her, but the artist has a character that they created, and they are the running main character in their comics. And so in Japanese, this has onomatopoeia, basically a word that describes a sound. But it's not a specific word. I'm going through this very lengthy explanation to basically tell you it's like pow or bang or something like that. Something we used to see in those comics. But there's no specific word attached to it. Just when Japanese people see this, they know that it's a sound word. So I'm gonna show y'all what this looks like because it's big. As a matter of fact, I overlooked this the first time somebody bought it, and then I was like, oh man, I should have got it. And then me and a couple other people, they were like, can you get us one if you go back there tomorrow? So now I have it. I like this handle on it. It feels really solid. Okay, let me make sure I get enough ink on this because that's a lot of body on that. Oops, I got it on my hand. Okay. Okay, a little bit more. Sorry if the phone is shaking, y'all. I just saw it. Okay. All right, so let me show y'all what this looks like on here. Ooh. I didn't get it all down. Oh man. Let me see if I can line it up. Let me see. If I don't, y'all, I'll just restamp it so you can see it for real. Oh shucks, I'll restamp it for y'all. But essentially that's what it would look like. I don't know what I'm using this for. I know y'all probably looking at this like, what are you gonna use that for? Because I don't draw comics, but I just feel like it'd be cute to use for something. I just don't know what yet, and I might just put it on for expression of something in a journal entry or something like that. Not my current journal, because y'all know that paper this year that came out is not the best. So I haven't been doing a lot of stamping this year because I didn't want to do it in my journal. But when I get my new one for next year, I got a plan. Okay, let's see if I can get this one to come out. Okay, that's better. And this is just onomatopoeia in Japanese. So this character is To, and with those marks, it makes it Do. And then what is this? Oh, this is, so it says Don, D-O-N, Don. Kind of like don don don. Let me write it down so y'all can see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like in words, but it's pronounced Don with 2 exclamation marks. So that's another stamp. And then, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of little stamps, y'all. I don't know. Am I going to sit here and do all these? I guess so, because I ain't got nothing else to do. This is the only thing I'm sharing with y'all tonight is my stamps. I felt, that's probably why, because I had all these little ones, and I knew I wanted ahead of time. Oh, I like how, I didn't realize that this came in its own little box. Look at that. This is a box to hold the stamps. That's cute. Keep them all together. Oh, look at the birds on the... I didn't even see this from the outside. The packaging is cute. I'm definitely going to cut that. So I'm not throwing that away. Also, some of this stuff is small because, y'all, they journal really small sometimes. They just writing characters. They're not writing all the alphabets and stuff like we do. So a lot of times their journal, it looks small. Not like Eliza small, but small. And she gonna watch this and be like, what you mean? Okay, let me put this behind here just in case. I want to make sure I get good impressions of these. Okay, here we go with this little bird. Y'all know I love birds, so that was why I picked up this stamp set. This is a set. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so that's the first bird. Make sure I'm still on camera. Okay, yes I am. And then this is two little birdies together. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I need to start using my stamps more. I bought all these cute stamps and I think I just like looking at them at this point because they just sit in my craft room and look at me. But I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one on here that needs to use their stamps more. And here's the third bird. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. I think this one has snow around it. Yeah, these two have snow. This one is embedded in a little floral wreath. So those birds, these winter birds, y'all not gonna get used right now. Let's see. Okay, so these also have florals. This is a thinner one. That one's cute. And then, oh my gosh, this little school of birds. Let me take this flower out first. It's like a family of 4. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. You know what I would do with this? I would, because it's so small, to make it work for me. I mean, you could just use it as like decor, but I would take a pen maybe and let me see if I can do this right now. Draw a little box around something I was trying to say, but have the birds inside the line, like as part of the border. That would be cute. And then here goes some little flowers I think that match the birds. I'm put that in my box. Yep. That I really, really like that. How small these are. Okay, here are some banners with the birds are hanging off the banner, y'all. Oh my gosh, wait till you see this. I'm gonna do it like this. These two little circles are birds hanging off of this banner. That's cute. And then this one, oh, I have an idea for this one. I'm glad they left some space in between these stamps. Yo, sorry for the noise out the window. I am sitting right by my window. It's open. I want to feel the air. I can hear a fire truck, so. Oh my gosh, it makes me so nervous sometimes when I hear that stuff, because for those of you who don't know, I have a bad fire phobia. Okay, this one is a little cute birdie with a line beside it, but y'all know I'm not writing nothing that's short unless it's like a number or a date. Oh gosh, here we go. What I would do for this one is extend the line. Oh gosh, I hope whoever needs that truck is okay. Okay, so this is that stamp, and then I got two little mini birdies right here. Put them up top because they're small. Oh my gosh. It could be if you write a message to a friend, you could put those two little birdies on there to remind them you love them. That's me and my friend. Oh my, this one's cute. This has got like a bird in the center of a floral wreath kind of thing. Let me show y'all. Look at that. Let me show you up close because this one is. It's like embellishments around the bird. I like that. And two more from this set. I got a single bird and 2 birds holding a ribbon. That's cute. Okay. Here are the birds holding the ribbon. That's cute. They have the ribbon in their mouth. And the last one is a single bird that has his wings open, her wings open, whichever. Too cute. I'm just going to stamp that off on the page. So that's this whole bird stamp set. All of these. Oh my goodness, I love that. Oh, it would have been perfect for Belle if I was still using her. She's on retirement right now. Okay, so that was the bird stamps. And then my last 4 are all from, I don't need this. They're all from Midori, the brand of notebook that a lot of us love. So I'll show you what they look like before I take them out the package. These are the stamps. You've probably seen these before. I actually own a couple of these already. And then I got 2 smaller ones. They were very inexpensive in Japan, but I know that I bought these on JetPens and they were not the same price. So they got me. That's all right. I got the rest of what I wanted from from the mother, stationary mother. Here are the 2 that I had prior to going to Japan. So this one I bought from JetPens. It's just little birds. Clearly, I like these birds, y'all. With lines. And then this one was a gift to me from a friend, Tammy. She went to Japan with us last year. She couldn't use it, so she asked me if I wanted it. And it's basically just a way to track your ink collection. What I love about these stamps, first, let me show you what that one looks like in real time. This is what the ink collection stamp looks like. I actually use it to swatch my inks in this little insert. So I don't know if I used it fully the way it should have been used, because you see it says what nib size should I use. I never answered it on these. But I love that I could put like color on the jar, and then I wrote it on the lines what it was. So anyways, these stamps are self-inked, and they are refillable. They are also, they call them paintable ink, because once you stamp it, you can paint over it or use like a wet marker, like a Tombow or something like that. That's what I really appreciate about this. That's why I was able to do my ink swatches over top of this with no problem. So I got more of those because they have been tried and true just with my 2 I had. So now I have 6. I think I have one more somewhere, but do I? I don't know. But now I know for sure I have 6. So let me show you what those look like. And you can find these on JetPens if you want to invest in them. They're not like super pricey on JetPens. They just cost more than what I paid for them in Japan. So it says it on here. Oil in English. Oil-based paintable stamp. What else is in English? Midori. I'll show you the back too. This is like an idea of how they expect you to use a stamp, or how you could use a stamp. So let's get this out the box. I really like the packaging. Sometimes they got these little images on the inside. Let me see if they did that with this one. Yep. Well, there's no image on this one, but sometimes they got these little drawings inside. This is just, I guess, because it's smaller. I like these little illustrations and stuff, so I usually keep that. And I've been using them. Let me show you one of the old ones. This is from one of the ones I just showed you, the bird one. And here's what, that's not like a fun picture, but this is what the inside of that one looks like. You clearly can see I keep these. My other one I use as a pencil board in my planner. So I keep all of these. I don't know why. Okay, so let me show you this one, what it looks like. What I also like about this, you don't have to press it very hard to get a good impression. I'm trying to see where the top is. I guess it doesn't really matter with this one. It's just flowers. Okay. So here is the area that you stamp with. You don't have to press it on ink. You just press it on your page. Boom. Make sure I get a good, there we go. That's what this one looks like. And then I have this one. So let me tell you what I was thinking, how I was thinking of using these two. So you don't think I just bought these frivolously. So y'all know I do 5-point journaling every day. And I was thinking if I wanted like a little header for one of my points, I could potentially use this little floral box. So that's what I'm thinking about for that. And then for this one, it says date, it has a little clock, and then some additional lines. So for this one, let me get this stuff off my desk. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay. Oh, I pressed too hard. That's all I needed. Okay. 2 for each. 2 is a charm. I gotta learn these. Okay, so for this one, I'm thinking sometimes in my journaling, I use my own date stickers that look like these. I created these for my journaling patrons, and they can cut them out for every month all year. But if I don't want that, which sometimes I want to make my page look a little different, I can put, what's today's date? Oh gosh, is it the 17th? Okay, so 5/17/25. I can also put the time, which right now is 8. It's basically 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, and then I don't know. You might want to write like Saturday p.m. something like that. So this is just a different way to put the date on my journaling pages if I choose to, or on a note or something like that. That's what I was planning on doing with that. And again, for this one, just using this for things like my headers for my 5-point journaling. Okay, so now I got 2 larger ones, 2 more square ones to show you. And then I'm done. I'm gonna be done sooner tonight. When did I start? 8:30? Yeah, y'all gonna get to go to bed early so you can go to church in the morning. Okay, so these are bigger than the other ones. Same concept. So this one is a book one. I love reading. I don't post a lot about my reading because honestly, some things just need to be for y'all. Just need to be for you, and you don't have to share it with the world. I don't always share that kind of stuff. I share my reading journal when I got it updated sometimes just to give people some inspiration around that, but I'm not one of those people that tell everybody what book I'm reading and all that. But if I ever want to include like a little note of what I'm reading and when I finished and all that kind of stuff, I thought this stamp would be cool for that. So up close, you can see it says reading book list. There's a date, space for the date here, the title of the book, and then you can write something about it on the back cover. So what I was thinking was put the date that whatever date I read and the title of the book, along with maybe the page numbers, or I could put some stars in there out of 5, stuff like that. So that's my plan for this stamp. And let me show you what it looks like on paper. Okay, let's see. 2's a charm. Okay, yep, that's the one. I still think I pressed too hard that time, but very easy to fill out and use with Tombow markers. So that's this one. One of the things I like about this stamp, do you see those bookmarks hanging out in the book? This is like a little bunny or something. And these little tabs. I think that is so cute. Okay, so this last one is a calendar. I do have a plan for this too. Because I know y'all like, didn't you just show us a way to track the date? Yes, I did, y'all. But you know we like to change stuff up. So this is just another option for changing up how I include the date on something, especially my journaling, which is what I do the most. And let's see if I can get this on the first try. These stamps, this is their first time being used since they came across the water. That's what I keep saying. Since we came across the water. Okay, let's see. All right, let me do that again. Nope, we ain't had no success that first time. And now that's too heavy. But y'all get the point with that one. I want a good impression. Let me try one more time. One more again. One more again, y'all. Hold tight. Okay. Okay, that's better. I like this one. Okay, so they dry fast too, y'all, because they're oil based. But here's how I'm thinking about using this one. So if I want to change up how I do my date, I probably should use a color marker. What is right there? Oh, the thing in this book. Okay. I'm thinking that, okay, so like today is May. I would get, let me get a, do I have a marker over here? Oh, Lord. Let me grab a Tombow. Okay, I have everything right where I need it, y'all. My craft room might have a lot of junk in there, but I know where everything is. Okay, so it's May. I will just color that in. And today is the 17th. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to guess that this is the third Saturday. This is what I was thinking I would do. I would color the square of what day it is. Maybe also write inside the box the actual date. And then this is just another way to incorporate the date in your journaling or whatever it is that you like to do creatively if you want to include the date. So another thing, because you got all this additional part of the stamp that's exposed that hasn't been used, like these other days of the week and parts of the month, that's where I would start layering. So I have this from last night's class sitting here, so I'm going to show you. Let's say this was a sticker that I wanted to use in my journal, and I'm only using May and that Saturday block. So I got all this exposed. What I would do is use a sticker over top of it because I don't need the rest of that box. So that's just an idea for layering, because I know sometimes one of the things some people have shared with me is they struggle with layering. And so sometimes you just gotta look for an opportunity to cover things. I don't need all that. So it's cute as is also, but it is a layering opportunity. And that's it, y'all. That's all my stamps from Japan that I purchased. I think they are. I showed y'all the ones from last night. I didn't stamp all those out because honestly, the Sakura Lala ones, I have to like sit with and figure out what goes with what. Because her stamp sets are kind of like pieces that you use together to create an image. And then let's see, did I have any others? Yeah, I think that was all. So here are my new stamps, y'all. I got a train ticket, crown bow, Eric stamps, dong, the sound. I got a whole collection of birds. And then I got these Midori stickers. So you will start seeing these now that I've unboxed it with y'all. I can start using it. But also, in the meantime, for right now, I'm probably going to use, if I use them, I'm going to use them on sticker paper and then cut around them and then stick it in my journal because I'm nervous about using this ink. You can see just even in this traveler's insert that it bled through a bit. It didn't matter how hard or light I pressed down on the pages. So yeah, I don't want that kind of shadowing on my journal because I spent a lot of time on my journal making it look very pretty. And I do not want it messed up from a stamp. Although I have ways of fixing that if it happens. I know how to cover that up, but I don't want to have to do that. So anyways, if you have any questions, hey, I'm getting ready to end, but please come back and watch the replay because you're going to love these stamps. Also, if you're watching the replay, got any questions or comments, leave them. I'll come back and chat with you. And I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's haul video is going to be a bit longer because I have... I want to show y'all my stickers. I'm ready to use them, but there are so many individual sticker sheets And so I'm trying to find a way to just kind of go through them fairly quickly, so that you can see them all, tell you why I got them, and we'll go from there. I'll definitely be here tomorrow. 'Cause Sunday is kind of like my chill day, kind of. I still got so much to do, but I have downtime. So I will see y'all again very soon. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Bye.